Man, it's great to see Studio Trigger back in action. And with a partnership with A1 Pictures, way to keep the show on theme, guys. After watching the first episode of Darling on the Franxx, my overall impression was as followed. Well, that went cleaner than expected. Here, let me dabble on these thoughts for a spell. So the plot, and like every anime in the modern age, it starts with a stable use of abstract symbolism. Ah, yeah. Then we meet this pink-haired chick, who I don't know about you, but seems a little too horny today, am I right? Next, we meet our budding star for the series, which, wow, does he look plain! At least he cares enough to help a drowning victim while carrying the essentials for all good rescues. Yeah, obligatory, we are similar speech until the fun police show up to ruin everyone's barbecue. Now isn't that nice? Oh, and did I mention that the series takes place in a world where trigger-inducive monsters roam to wipe out humanity? And it's up to the #NotACult organization to keep everyone safe and happy. And to do that, they militarize children in a caged orphanage with no freedom of choice, doctrine, or viable names to pilot a Voltron Ava love child in heterosexual couplings because that is how we respect childhood development. Shinji's Dad, 2018. Actually, nah. Maybe I'm just overreacting. There is no way there could be predatory undertones in—
Ichigo, 式に集中しろ。パパたちが見てるぞ。
A quick side note, even though this guy wanted to leave the garden, which also doesn't seem very predatory at all now, does it? The girl that was with him got axed too. How is that even fair? And when I mean axed, I mean... Yep. Unfortunate events becometh the one shadowing the main lead, thus said in the Otaku Gospel. But of course the station? Facility? Let's just call it a facility. Is in trouble and our hero decides to help out and save the day, while simultaneously getting his groove back. Oh, you used to be the ace of the squad only to make one tiny mistake on the test flight, and now you lost all sense of existence? I wonder what went wrong. Oh, I can tell you what went wrong, alright. The waifu just wasn't hot enough. Oh. Okay, so all jokes aside, I thought episode 1 was actually pretty fun. On a visual perspective, you can easily tell which parts were triggers, like the character and set designs, color palette, and the kill transformation sequence. They weren't even trying to hide that one. And which parts were A1s, like the protagonist face, and the fluidity in the animation, and of course, the very dignified assets in its sexual appeal. Though I don't know about certain things so far on a critical standpoint. Now, this may be the trigger purist in me, but when I meant cleaner, I meant that I'm not used to Trigger's work being so samey. I know this is a collab and it's hard to put it down, but I like seeing the janky, the messy, and the sometimes downright snappy visuals that I'm so accustomed to with that company. So seeing this collab visually will be something I have to get used to. As for plot and characters, I also really feel like I enjoyed it, but it's still kind of too clean for now. This is of course an unpopular opinion. Sometimes I felt like the setup was a little too forced, just to have things make sense, especially the bird analogy pushed down my throat. It just felt too tightly put in place for the sake of pre-made ship pairings. Now, being an original anime, I don't know if this plot was more Trigger's idea or A1's, but maybe I'm just bummed that it got too exposition-y for my taste. Like they're trying too hard to be the next savior of anime, especially when it came to the whole 02 in the forest thing. Like it was trying to hide the plot we've seen time and time again under the Trigger umbrella. The only good merit I will say for now that I liked was that they didn't do the "Hey, look everyone, let's all bully the struggling classmate" cliche, and the group for the most part was actually worried for him. But alas, I still think it's a cool thing to watch for now, and I do expect to keep up with this series. What do you guys think? Am I being too much of a trigger purist here and think that the too clean issue I'm having is all in my head? Or do you guys have a similar feeling? You can take all of those nice thoughts in the comments below, and tell me with your likes and shares if you really want to see more seasonal episode reactions from me. I got that a lot in my Discord suggestion feed. Either way, it gives me consistent content to talk about while I work on bigger videos, which, speaking of, if you are someone who is still interested in the Editor's Challenge, time is running out and I have opened the contest to any editing thing you want to make, as long as you make it yourself and it's relevant to this channel. Besides, I really only got 2 entries so far, so let's try to fix that. Anyway, I'm off to the cavalry for some smoothies and such. Shannen out!